Yo, it's Two Trail TV, man, and I'm back. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I start off every Sunday sit down by telling y'all I appreciate the support, man. Thank y'all. For real, because if it ain't no y'all, it ain't no me, man. For real. Man, y'all, it's been a crazy couple days. Y'all know, man. It's the end of the week, though, y'all. We're going to finish it off strong. Start off this next week with superpowers, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, y'all. I also want to thank each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all got me to 9,000 views, man, on that Saw Saga video, man. I appreciate that, man. Keep running it up, man. It's on the channel. Y'all go ahead and go share that thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got me, Brody.
Got you in here. Got you in here.
I can't even see you, bro. Real life.
It don't. I can't see you. You can't see me, but it worked. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's 100. That's 100.
What's good with you, though, man? How you been?
Man, blessed, brother, blessed, man. Like every day above earth is, you know what I mean? It's a good one. You did. I'm still on this turf. Still trying to make it pop. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Man, shout out to Trail TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smoke. Yeah, bro, I'm proud of you, man. You making moves, man. I love how you doing. I love the motion you got going on, bro.
Trying to, man, put on for the city, man.
And look. I said, I see you. And I mean, get it done, man. Stay like you do it. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it and don't stop, no matter.
Absolutely. So go ahead, man. Area 51, man. What made you come up with the name Area 51?
It's very simple. If you a Berg nigga, Fredericksburg. We 51 miles from DC. We 51 miles from Richmond. We right there center. You feel me? So both ways you look, nigga, we right in the middle. We dead center. So 51 miles this way, 51 miles this way, Fredericksburg. As soon as you get on the highway, you can look both ways. Real talk. So, you know what I mean? But also, you know what I'm saying, it's 5 niggas from 5 different places, and we all came together on some rap shit, you know what I'm saying, back in my heyday type shit, you know, feel me? So that was the squad name we came up with. I had New York, I had motherfucking DC nigga, I had Fredericksburg myself nigga, I had motherfucking Atlanta nigga, I had Philly nigga, I had Chicago nigga, you know what I'm saying? So we popped it off like that. It's 5 niggas, one set, you feel me?
Go ahead and shout the 5 members out, man. The 5 originals.
Oh, 5 originals. Shout out to my nigga Night Rider, that's Delaware, the building. Shout out my nigga Shine from New York. Shout out my nigga. Shout out my nigga from Chi-Town, man. We call him Chi-Town. He's from Chi-Town, but he really go by Let Him Loose and shit. You know what I mean? That's the stage that he shit or whatever. And shout out my other nigga, Black. Yeah, I mean, down the way and shit. Like I had a couple New York niggas, but where it was still 5 different sets. You feel me?
Absolutely. So go ahead and tell the people, man, where you from in the Bird.
Straight out of Frederick's place. Niggas don't know. That's HP now. But it was originally Frederick's place, nigga. That was the roots of the shit. When you talk about the trees already out, the limbs already done bloomed and shit, that was the roots of the shit. That's where the seed started, this motherfucking HP, y'all call it now. Everybody hip to HP now, but Frederick's Place, the original name for that shit. I'm talking about them niggas went to a whole nother school. They didn't even go to Fredericksburg School. They went to Spotsylvania School. And niggas from Bragg Hill went to motherfucking Fredericksburg schools. Before they
Okay.
switched shit over, you know, because they was right there on the bridge and shit. But yeah, that's where I started from. And then, of course, you know, you migrate. Mom Dukes upgraded from the apartment, you know what I'm saying, to the townhouse. So we ended up in Bragg, still right across the street, behind 7-Eleven. Ran Court 404. Shout out, everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? The, it ain't a thing, man. It's been hood bred since I was a little nigga. Real talk.
Absolutely. So you the one of the first people that I can remember to actually start giving back to the community. So I can remember this had to have been at least like 10 years ago.
Mhm.
You had the Frederick's Place reunion.
Oh, for sure, nigga. Nigga, hey,
So
my sister headline that shit nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They still get it popping. You know what I'm saying? It's usually annually now. You know what I mean? But you know, gotta get back to the hood, man. The hood know what's good, and it was always love. You see, it was no drama. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a good time, ate good, throw out free gifts and shit. Shout out to my Bragg Hill niggas, like the seniors and the motherfucking juniors.
absolutely. So
Mm-hmm.
we always have a it used to be the 4th of July celebration in Bragg Hill
Yeah, though.
for the whole community,
Yeah.
but now it's the Juneteenth celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Yeah,
always one of the people involved. Tell them how you got involved into like give them like what made you want to give back to the community.
man. To be for real, man. I seen how it was when at my youth coming up around there, and what they missing nowadays, and that's the unity, man. We used to all be outside rocking out, skateboard, basketball, football, throw up tackle. You know what I'm saying? All that. We out there getting it in on all the playgrounds, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We out there really having fun. We had Midnight Madness and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They made shit for little niggas to be able to get along and want to get along, and it's a united type of shit, man. It's all family, like it's like a family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is really like blood over there. Niggas throw down for their own hood. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's been a product since I was a young nigga. When they had cameras out that motherfucker, you could see it on channel 18. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? What niggas on the block, what they doing? Like I'm from them roots of Bragg Hill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, niggas is still out there getting it. Shout out to my little niggas out there. Shout out to my brother Ace. You know what I'm saying? Free Ace all day. Yeah, I mean, but niggas is still out there loud, making noise and doing their numbers and whatnot. And it was like that back then. It was actually a lot worse.
so that goes right into the next question, man. Tell them how your childhood was growing up over there on that side.
Man, on that side, nigga. Niggas was fighting every day, and the best friends the next day. You know what I'm saying? As some young niggas, we was out there looking at the niggas on the block. It was some niggas that was running with us that was still sliding in on the early age, 12, 13 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like in the cut a lot with that. Like some of my niggas did that thing that my mom was too strict. I had to stay the fuck up out the way. Even though I ran with niggas, I had to stay the fuck out the way. Niggas, anybody will tell you, she ain't stayed the fuck out the way. Always stayed the fuck out the way, but was in the middle of everything as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was good. Oh my gosh, good times down there on Rand Court and over there with a basketball court that where it used to be a pool and shit. Like I'm talking realistically, nigga. It was a pool right there.
That's crazy. When Nooney was my first interview.
Mhm.
So Nooney is from he was originally from
Look,
Bragg, then he
oh,
migrated to
hold up.
Mayfield.
Hey, bro, hold up. Pause for a
Yes.
second. Nooney in Toronto lived on the block over there by the motherfucking basketball court, right after they filled in the pool. Nooney was the only little nigga. I swear on my mama, you know what I'm saying? I show my age. Nooney was the only little nigga that was riding a bike with no training wheels before he should even be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me and Toronto and Snoop and a couple of other niggas over there, we was running together in little circles and shit. And he was always in the mix though. Little ass fast, he could play ball, everything. He was just like a mini version of us. You know what I'm saying? At the time, that nigga always been talented. Shout out to that nigga Noon too, man, doing his numbers and shit. Love that nigga, bro. Good nigga. His whole family.
Bro didn't even
His whole
remember it
family
was
though. His
a
whole
pool.
family though. His pops, his moms, you know what I'm saying? Tiffany, his cousin, all of them. Like I used to fuck with his cousin, and that was like my first girlfriend and shit. Just like shout out to them niggas, man. Good people, swear.
Okay. So now we're gonna get to the foundation of Fredericksburg rap, man. I'ma be honest. The original people that I can remember rapping from Fredericksburg is Wale the Black Pope and
Oh yeah.
you.
Yeah. While he was moving around a lot faster than me, he was a little bit more seasoned. He got into it before. When I first met this nigga, it was at a show that he opened up. When he opened up, he actually closed the show because we had extra time. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, Big Cat, you know what I'm saying, RP my nigga Big Cat. He was putting together put together a whole lot of things. He brought a lot of famous people down here. Real talk, bro. And that nigga Black Pope, he had just got shot and shit. So he had a cane. He was like limping on the stage. And this nigga Andre, he threw him the motherfucking mic. Nigga Big Cat threw him the mic. That nigga grabbed that joint and he went ham. And that was the first. And I was already, you know what I'm saying. But I had just got in. Like my first shows was with these niggas. So when they pulled him up, I know he was already pretty seasoned. You know what I'm saying. But I mean, good nigga, man. Good nigga. Got some. Oh my gosh, he has some good looks too. You know, shout out to the Black Pope, bro. Like, free that nigga too. Sometime soon, I think he should
Bro.
be touching down. hmm Yeah, real talk, man.
So you
Yeah.
said you said you had some near death experiences, man. Go ahead and let them know what
Oh
happened, man.
my gosh. Uh, which which one? You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Just just
Almost
just
that.
start off from the
Oh,
beginning to the end.
look. All right, so when I was a youngin', I motherfucking was experimenting. You know, I was probably about 15, 16. And I was with some niggas in the trap house and shit. And these bammers, they some niggas owed niggas money or whatever. So they ain't had the brass white boys or whatever. So they come through and they paid the nigga off with a booklet. No bullshit, with a booklet. And I know the time differential, so I know it ain't gonna mean nothing right now. But it was like a whole stack, like a little booklet, like a tablet almost
Yeah,
of mother, and each page had 100 hits on it, and it was motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, some trips. It was like acid shit, right?
yeah,
Man, nigga, when I say my man paid me and my other nigga to cut them shits up, you know what I'm saying, to put them in aluminum foil, to throw them shits in the freezer, all that shit. We just bagged it up for him for real, right?
yeah,
And he gave us some free weed just for doing the shit. So we, ain't nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? We cut the shit up. My man over there, he popping a couple of shit. He like, man, this shit don't work. This shit ain't working, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This shit some bullshit. He still popping them shit. We cutting them up. I ain't touched none of them. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. We got to use gloves and tweezers and everything to put the shit in aluminum foil.
yeah.
I ain't fucking with it for real. So, long story short, I'm high off the motherfucker tree after we finished doing all this shit. I lay down on the couch. I passed the fuck out. It's like 6 niggas in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Smoke. He was there. He can tell you the same story. It's like 6 niggas in the motherfucker joint. And these niggas, whilst I'm asleep, they put a strip of them shits in my mouth. And I'm like, I'm knocked out probably about I don't know, half an hour or something. Man, I wake up, they all standing over top of me, pointing at me, laughing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, all of a sudden, the motherfucking flowers start blooming off the damn couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a refrigerator with them little magnet letters. Them shit start coming off the refrigerator. Like, yo, shit went ridiculous. Like, I was tripping balls hard, bro. And that shit never happened to me before. I pushed to pull the shit up off my tongue and shit. I'm looking at these niggas like, I put that shit in my mouth, like for real, nigga. And they laughing like, you feel it, shit, you feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? And I felt it, and it was funny and shit, but I was mad more than anything because it wasn't by choice. Man, next thing you know, I'm gonna tell you what. I had a brand new pair of socks on. Mon Dukes had kicked me out. Like I said, I'm in the trap house. Mon
Yeah.
Dukes had already kicked me out. So I had to get a brand new pair of socks. I got a brand new pair of socks on. It was the last thing I remember in that motherfucking house. And I tripped out in that bitch. I'm talking about, they said I threw like 4 policemen to the motherfucking ground. I'm fighting the ambulance people, everything. They had to take me to the hospital, all that crazy shit. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. My socks, the brand new white Jones, was black as my motherfucking jacket I got on right now, bro, on mama. I swear, bro. And I ain't know what the fuck happened. They told me I was like 2 minutes off from dying and shit. Like real
Dang.
talk. That was one of them. Before that, I had a car accident I was in. I got T-boned with a couple of my niggas when they first got their license. You know what I'm saying? And almost flew out the car on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Bro, I go to you don't even want like all right. And then like a few years ago, I was having chest pains and shit, so I go get checked out. And they told me go to a cardiologist, whatever. Cardiologist tell me go to another motherfucking don't take all these tests and shit, stress tests and you know what I'm saying, liquid tests and all this bullshit or whatever. So like 4 days later, now I've been having these chest pains for like a week and a half, bro. So like you know what I'm saying, like 4 days later, I end up going to take these little stress tests and all this shit. They hook you up, put you on a treadmill, put all that shit on your chest and all that shit. You running, you know what I mean, whatever. And bro, why go into a full blown fucking heart attack in that bitch? Main fucking valve, my nigga. My main valve was clogged up like 99 point something 9%.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So I had a heart attack in the hospital. Luckily, I had the heart attack in the hospital
Where they can save.
where they could say they took me from one room. The bitch was trying to put the IV in my shit. She fucked my arm up. She was nervous and shit. My shit bleed, leaking all over the place. They ain't telling me nothing. They ain't even telling me I'm having a heart attack. I'm just like, all right, the shit hurt. The shit hurt. They reading that little paper and shit, and then they making phone calls. And other people come in the room. They switching beds. Bitch trying to put the IV in. I'm leaking all over the place. I'm looking like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, we're gonna have to put you in the inpatient, because you outpatient right now. You just came in here for tests. Put me in the inpatient. I'm in that motherfucker just chilling in the emergency room thinking everything's sweet. My shit's still burning and hurting and it's a pressure to your chest, boy. I swear. Oh my gosh, it's unexplainable. Feel like a fucking elephant standing on your shit, bro. So my Mon Dukes coming in and they explaining it to Mon Dukes and shit. And the nurse tells her, oh yeah, he just had a massive heart attack. And I look up like, damn, ain't nobody tell me that shit. And then my mom looking down at me, she like, my bad, that because it run in my family. Like
Yeah.
it ain't a man in my motherfucking mom's side of the family that live my age, bro. Everybody and all the women, they all passed by now, bro. Real talk.
And that's a blessing to be. That's
Nigga,
just crazy and a blessing all
look,
in one.
what? And then look, after that, I'm talking about after that shit, the same year, my best friend died, had a fucking seizure. You know what I'm saying? Hit his head in the motherfucking bathroom, gone. He out of here. You know what I mean? Right before that, my father just passed. He lived in Bragg, you know what I'm saying, on Hickok, but fuck, shout out Hickok and shit, circle, whatever. You know what I mean? Pops, R.I.P. Pops, my nigga. He passed. That shit happened. I I had the heart attack. My man passed. Then my fucking dog. Then you know what I'm saying. A couple years ago, my fucking daughter. Like all
Yeah.
like nigga. I've been dealing with so much extra shit and still been out here rocking, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Holding my crown, bro. And that's and
That's how
that's
the
something.
what
That's
kings
something.
do.
It's a hard task to hold on to because a lot of people they would never understand. They don't see it from that light. Losing a child, losing your best friend, your father, all almost losing your life, all like in a handful of years and shit. Like it's just crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm?
That's a blessing to still be
Boy,
here, man, and be in
yeah,
the
yeah.
situation you in.
Shout out to the Almighty. Hush up, Hakeem. My bad. That's my dog. He get mad when I talk about shit too much. he go bust
So
a grape. He gonna bust a grape in the fruit fight, little ass. But that nigga, he gonna let you know it. All right, nigga, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
emotional support, man. Emotional support. That's what
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
support.
Yeah, I just need to give him that little jacket. You know what I'm talking about?
So you done had some good travels with music, man. Tell them how far you done been so far with the music.
Oh my God. All right. So realistically, we ain't had the same type shit niggas got right now. Niggas can go on their phone and click and get across the whole world, right? So we call it grassroots. Grassroots, nigga, you really gotta go to the spot. You really gotta touch these people. You really gotta go to the open mics. You really gotta open up for motherfuckers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In order for somebody to know you from another state and even give you any type of recognition when you try and sell your mixtape out that bitch. You feel me? So nigga, that my shit ranged from shit. All right, we can start from the South, Florida to South Carolina, North Carolina, motherfucking, of course, Virginia Beach area down south on, you know what I'm saying, Richmond area, all the way up to the Dale City, Woodbridge area. They gave us a lot of love up there, you know what I'm saying, DC, um, Philly, we did some shit over there, New York, only did one joint in Jersey, Louisiana, Shreveport, you know what I'm saying? Cali and Arizona. And when I tell you epic, bro, epic shit, man. I had some times opening up for niggas that I just seen on TV made me feel like, you know what I mean, $100,000. And I'm dolo for sure though. Real talk on that 5-1 shit when I first started that shit. Mhm.
So who did you open up for that was a famous artist?
Um, all right, so the first will probably be Ghost from Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Styles P from the Locks. That'll probably be the first. And Rakim, he performed that night too. And the Bleak, I think it was Bleak that night as well. I met Craig Mack that night. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually sit down with Rakim. That's actually my man's uncle and shit. Like me and this nigga, shout out to my nigga Jay Reddy. That's his nephew and shit. Like, he walked me in on some Rakim shit. That was at the Rhythm and Blues. Yeah, Rhythm and Blues in New York and shit. That was in Harlem. That was epic. That night was so super fun, bro. We was like probably like 8 deep from down here. You know what I'm saying? It was 8 deep. We stayed up there. We had to stay in the motherfucking in the motherfucking van the first night and everything because we got up there too late to get a room and all that. I'm telling you, wild night though. But we met all kind of famous motherfuckers and shit, and it was just like it was just something I never forget. I got pictures and I got old pictures and everything of that shit, bro. Like real life. That was probably the first motherfucker that I remember that was famous, like that I seen on TV and shit, heard on the radio that we was in the same building with and we opened up for. You know what I mean? And then of course, Anthony Hamilton in Shreveport, my people took me down there, had me open up for that nigga down there. Usher was in San Diego, and Bone Thugs and Harmony was in San Diego, and then Shreveport, what's that nigga? Hurricane Chris. He
Yeah,
had that was when he had that bass shit. That was around that
yeah.
era. His DJ was there and DJ in the club that I formed in. That shit was like 4 or 5 layers high, bro. Like I swear, it was like a mall with a hole in the middle, and it was like people all the way up. That shit looked crazy in there, but that shit was fun as a fuck. Them niggas actually gave me the red carpet treatment. Nigga, I got off the plane and got into a limo, and they was playing a commercial on the radio with my single on it, saying I was about to perform that night.
Yeah,
That made me feel great. You feel me? Like,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? That shit was epic as a motherfucker, yo. They showed them super love down there, man. I fuck with Shreveport. Yeah. But I mean,
Shout out
yeah,
to
yeah.
Shreveport, man.
I had a nice fun run, you know what I'm saying? I just fell back. I ain't like the deals. I ain't like some of the shit that come with the industry, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of twisted turns and evil shit in there, bro. And when I realized it, I kind of fell back for a second because it was a choice nigga had to, make, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to fall into that realm. I got standards and shit, you know what I'm saying? But but I prayed on it, and it just keep pulling me back to something. It's therapeutic more than anything right now. Music is therapy, bro. If somebody want to listen to my shit and they appreciate it, salute. You know what I'm saying? Right hand to the left you know what I mean, to the brow, bro. Like I appreciate it, but I do got a good message, and I do got some shit that niggas need to hear. I got another joint dropping this week, actually on the 28th. Shout outs to that joint. You know what I'm saying? Sciatic nerve. Gonna be some shit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some shit, nigga. You know how I experiment. You know how I be all over the place. I rap on
yeah,
any beat. I rap on any beat. Who won it? Who won it? I'm one of the first that done it. Straight up.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna go to the old school and new school hip hop, man.
Okay.
Tell them some artists you had from the old school, your favorite artists, and some of your new favorite artists now.
Oh my gosh. So we shit. The first joint, look, you see, I got the Adidas joint on. The first joint will probably be um Rob Bass. You know, I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. That's probably the first thing that when I was real little and I learned how to pop a beat and dance and shit. That was playing on the radio a lot, and my Adidas shit, or like Run DMC. But then I got into like R&B as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I just love music, period. And my moms, they always they play the oldie but goodies and shit. Oh my gosh, the Marvin Gaye and I mean, Isleys and all of them's and shits and stuff and things, right? They got
Yeah,
they got that real good, and that's before the Luthers and all that good shit. You feel me? But the merge in between on some hip hop shit, I would say it started from like Eric B, Rob Bass, and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And and then into my like early age of like really trying to learn niggas words and shit, it probably would have been Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and then I graduated to Tupac. Once I got on Tupac, it was a rap. Like that nigga, he was speaking that work and putting in the work, speaking the work. He just had me, you know what I mean, like feeling everything he was damn near putting down. 'Cause he was more like a preacher than you know what I mean, a poet and shit. That's I fell in love with poetry when I was in fucking elementary school. I won a couple awards writing poetry and shit. So it really, you know what I'm saying, it always stuck with me. Like I know I could do it, but you know what I mean. I ain't really take it like serious. I play instruments, nigga. I could play trumpet, I could play trombone, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did band for years, bro. Like it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like I just love music. It ain't just hip hop. So when nigga listen to my song, it might be like, damn. And he over here, I just rapped on a motherfucking Elvis Presley sample the other night. Nigga went crazy on me.
yeah,
He said, Elvis Presley, bro, you just killed the Elvis Presley. Yeah, whoever, nigga. I don't care. I want it.
absolutely.
Music. I love it. If I love music, I love it.
So new artists, man, who you listening to nowadays?
Nigga, I don't even listen. Me, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? My daughter might play some shit and she'll play another joint behind it. And these niggas got so many names and shit, bro. These little niggas, they got so many different names. She bounce around, and I ain't gonna say they all sound the same, but they very similar. Like, and it's only a couple of unique shit. You know what I do? I do like rest in peace. That nigga Mo3. He really had me like once I heard his shit. Really was mad about that shit. Like, damn. Like I like his music. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got good music. It's soulful. You know what I mean? Like all hip hop ain't the same. I fuck with Kendrick. Kendrick is good money right now as well, but he's always been good money for like 10, 15 years for me. I've been heard Kendrick when he was underground. Like he's always been good looking for me, but at the end of the day, shout out no Ludy, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to the radio, my G. I'm be honest with you. I don't because I think it influenced my music. I'm in the studio every motherfucking week with fresh material, so I don't like to get outside influenced on other materials because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm copying them or you know what I mean, or I'm stealing something or whatever. I don't even like that for my own conscience. Like I don't want to feel influenced by something else besides the beat. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
that's just how I move with it. Musically, I'm in tune every week, nigga. I got 250 songs, and I'm about to strike niggas in the head. I dare anybody. You can go song for song for a year or some change, bro. I
Yeah,
I swear. every other day. We can go song to song for the rest of this motherfucking year, and ain't nobody gonna. And they already done. And I'm still rocking out good 10 of them motherfucking month easy. That's one day a week. Like that's light work. Watch. Yeah, shout out right now. Sciatic Nerve dropping on the 28th on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Catch it on Sire page, catch it on Sheen page. You know what I'm saying? Rasheem Robinson on Sire.com or Sire, available on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? 15 songs strong, like they supposed to be, like they used to be, ain't used to me. You did.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them about your music. Well, you done gave us a little bit, but tell them about your musical influences, man. Who do you feel like influenced you to do music?
Who influenced me to do? Probably my cousin. Well, he like my great cousin because it's like my mom's, you know what I'm saying, cousins, you know what I'm saying, first cousin, whatever. So like my great cousin, this nigga is in the band and shit, and he came, and when I was living in Frederick's Place, shout out to Frederick's Place, HP, still in the building, right? He came over there, nigga. He had his whole band, bro. They was in this big ass fucking fancy van, one of the vans that looked like from motherfucking the 18, you know, that type van, right? And that joint was decked out in the bitch, and them niggas all hopped out. They got mad gold on, chains on, rings on, and shit. I ain't never met this nigga, mind you. I'm probably like 7, 8 years old, and
Yeah.
mom introducing this shit. And I'm looking at these, like, who the fuck is these niggas? And she was like, "Oh yeah, this your cousin Zan." And then it's like I can't even remember the name of the band. Like, you know, brain fart, bro. You know, mom get mad about that part. But look, I can't even remember the name of the band. But these niggas was like really popping and shit, like on the chitlin circuit, and they was getting to that chicken. And I'm telling you, they was jeweled up, bro. And and they played. They had the album. They pulled their album out and showed me that shit with their faces on it, and I was mesmerized. Like that's oh god damn! Like they put it on, they sang a little bit, a couple songs or whatnot. You know, they still flashing their jewelry and shit, and I, like he was like, he looked at me, he said, "Why you look at me like?" I said, "I knew you was famous before you showed me that motherfucking." Well, I ain't that motherfucking, but I said, "I knew you was famous before you showed me that album cover." And he was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because of how you pulled up, and because of all that daggone gold you got on, man." And I just knew it right there. Like, nigga, that's what you do. I want to do that shit too, bro. You getting that gold, baby? I want that gold, bro. Gold bring energy. Niggas don't know that. We connected to gold. It's a lot of different shit to go with that. It's like wearing stones and shit. Like we connected, bro. That gold make you more powerful. That's why the Egyptians wore that shit so heavy. But I ain't gonna go there. I mean, that's a whole nother subject. Yeah, I can go there, but it's a whole nother subject. That's real talk.
So we can go to bouncing back, man, after the loss of your daughter, man. Condolences to you and your
Yeah, I
family.
appreciate it.
But I could never imagine, man. I done lost a lot of my best friends, my father,
Mm,
family
mm.
members, but to lose a child is something that's no one is expecting that, man. So how I can't say how can you get over it, but how can you continue to live your life, man, after that?
Man, I only blame it on one motherfucker. That's the Almighty. You know what I mean? I knew when it happened that I was being tested because I already been tested. My best friend, my father, you know what I'm saying? My dog of 15 years, like, just broke out. Like, I'd already been tested with close individuals, not a child. So I ain't gonna say the blow was lighter. The blow was just familiar. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to. I had to be strong for my family for one. You know what I mean? I can't crumble in front of my son. Can't crumble in front of my youngest baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shamia. Shout out motherfucking Devani. Shout out motherfucking Jashawn. All the Robinsons. You know, my C's and shit. You know what I mean? Baby girl turned 16 this week too. That's what's up. She about to push.
Happy
But
birthday.
anywho, yeah, like I gotta be strong for them niggas. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just developed tough skin, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm strong. I'm strong willed, strong minded, and I understand. I understand because I almost lost my life so many times that it's just not promised. Everybody ain't gonna be lucky. The first strike can get you. You know what I mean? Or you can live through two, three, four stories to tell. You know what I mean? Like I can't. My daughter, unfortunately, she didn't live through as many, but she did live through it a several. You know what I'm saying? Because she was almost aborted for one, but they was picketing outside, and me and my baby mother had a heart, and we just made a different decision. Like, fuck that. They picketing out there saying don't do it. We ain't do it. So she lived one time, and then on her very first birthday, when I got off work, I was laying on the bed playing with her. Penny fell out my motherfucking. The change fell out my motherfucking shit, and I went over there touching on my baby mom. I turned around, she over there choking. She just swallowed the motherfucking penny, and I'm beating on her. I'm hanging her by her motherfucking arms. You know how you pull her by the arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the shit flat, and then she started breathing again. So I thought she was good. And a couple hours later, she's spitting up all this motherfucking phlegm and shit. Took her to the hospital. The fucking penny lodged right in there in her fucking throat, still sitting in her throat, just sideways. And when I pulled her arms, it made it turn sideways. That opened up her lungs for her to breathe again. So she lived. That's two times. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then the third time, unfortunately, she on a back road out there, these back roads like in the country and shit, but she up in Maryland and lost control, little speed behind the situation. I know she was speeding a couple miles over, and she was a very early driver at that. She ain't been driving but a couple of years at that, you know what I'm saying? And, she lost control. That joint took a turn for it, flipped like 8 times and ejected her and dead on the scene, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that call was the worst, bro. But real talk, like you said, how to get through it, just be thankful every time I wake up, man. Be thankful I still got my other children. Be thankful my mother's still here for me, my sister's still here for me, my support being, you know what I'm saying, got my back strong. And I wake up and I'm good, you know what I mean? I could be better. Always can be better. I'm happy. I'm happy with just being here, but I can always can be that better, you know what I'm saying? I'm good for that. And making a some type of example for other niggas like, yo, you know what I'm saying, nigga? You can get broke, but you can still be strong at the same time. It ain't easy though. I can definitely assure you that.
Trust me, I know it
Mm-mm.
ain't.
If you experience any kind of death like me, nigga, I did 23 fucking funerals in less than 2.5 years, bro. 23 funerals, 2.5 years. Oh my gosh, bro. They ain't even include my daughter. That was like beforehand. Like, oh my god, real talk, man. And I look at motherfuckers. I only knew like two or three niggas that lost their kids, and I always felt like, damn, they some strong niggas. And now I gotta be that nigga. I'm that strong nigga. You feel me? I mean, R.I.P. motherfucking Lil P died in the car accident. R.I.P. my little cousin from North Carolina, two of them, 16 and fucking 14, died in the car accident on the way to school. Same year. Like, real talk. R.I.P. Shauna's daughter, she died in the car accident. Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers lost their kids, bro. That shit's crucial. It's crucial.
So
It's crucial.
we got the we got the Messiah mixtape, man.
Oh my gosh.
That one right there, that was like I want to say that was your second coming to music.
Yeah.
What,
What's
what
I?
made you
You
what
already.
made you want to jump back out here and drop that tape?
All right. So, Saya got a couple meanings, but it means really Sheem is always here, for real, for real. But after my daughter passed, I'm still here. So I gotta say she is always here. So I'll say Shamir is always here now. Like, so it's got a double meaning to it, you know what I mean? Real life. But the recreation of myself and the way I think and the way I appreciate and I perceive life and shit, and I appreciate and I love music. I felt like the reintroduction of how I look at music and how I look at life, and you know what I mean, it's just the trials and tribulations of everything. It should be exposed. It probably helps some people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it will. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I'm all over the place, bro. With album back to back to back, you gonna see like, damn, it's like superstars. Nigga, I got Afro shit. I got motherfucking go go shit. You know, that's the roots of our shit out here. I did the first hip hop motherfucking show out this bitch. You know what I mean? Mobb Deep was down this bitch. Like at the end of the day, like just saying, I take it back to real hip hop, but I'm still keeping it current. You feel me? And I'm expressing myself because, like I said, it's more therapy than anything. But if it's gonna help somebody, and if it's gonna prove something for anything or anyone, or make me some money, which would be bad, it wouldn't be bad. I take that too. You feel me? That's cool. Mm-hmm.
So your couple, I got a couple singles, man. I got the Tender Love, I got the Watch in the Sky,
Yeah.
I got the 7 Day Theory,
Oh, oh
and I
man.
got God's Power with my homie, man, Dommy.
Oh yeah. For sure though. For sure though. They all in the pocket. They all, and like I said, look at them. Listen at all of them back to back to back. They all got different feels. Who won it? I kill any beat. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to CMR Visions. You know what I mean? CMR Visions, nigga. That's a podcast that niggas gonna have to pay attention to because I made a motherfucking cipher where niggas gotta come in here and straight freestyle the entire fucking time. I want no writtens. We got one section where you can do some writtens and shit. Nigga, CMV Visions, yo. CME and R Visions as well. It's two of them they connected, but either way you go, link into the motherfuckers. It's gonna be some shit dropping. Like we already got an episode coming out with like several artists that came in here and they drop bars. I mean, straight off the dome, nigga. We got games where niggas they gotta go off the cards, deck of cards. They gotta go off to the motherfucking pointing at the table and shit. Like it's real freestyle. It ain't no bullshit script shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, shout out PMR Vision and shit. Y'all check that shit out. That shit is on the link right now. It's coming up. Real bars. Real bars.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you got the Sire merch, man. The Sheem is always here merch.
Yo, you can catch that right
Tell them
on
what you got.
all you gotta do is go to the site. You can pick what you like on there. From hats to t-shirts to hoodies. You can pick whatever logo you like, whatever color you like, whatever size you like. Go right on the site. You can go on my page. Just a link on there. You can go on Instagram, RAH 540 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's easy to get on link on from here. Just go to Sire page on Facebook, or you go on my page, Rasheem Robinson page, and it's a link on there for you too. And still, I'm very eligible. You feel me? You can get to me easy.
Yeah.
Just look for me. Just put Sire in. You know, Sire or Sire Sheen, something gonna pop up. I'm on all platforms, but it's more to come. Like more to come. So
Go ahead and tell them, man, that the tape you dropping, what date is dropping again, man. Let them know the name of it so they can keep on the lookout, man.
man, it's Psy Addict Nerd. Psy. If you pay attention to all my last 3-4 projects, Psy in every meaning. Every meaning. Messiah, you know what I'm saying? Sciatic, like it's always gonna be some Saya in it. So just watch out. Anything Saya, put Saya in it. It's gonna pop the fuck up.
Yeah.
The Sciatic Nerve dropping on the 28th. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out. Pop on my page. You'll see it. I drop a link in there. You can check some shit out. We have some quick videos. It's on YouTube, all that extra shit. You feel me? Just look for it. You're looking for it. Saya, SIAH. Team is always here. Heard me?
Javon Cohen, man, he just said I'm dropping one of your freestyles on his next project.
Hey, hey, I'm sharp. Let it happen. Let it happen, man. Hey, and anybody that want to get in the cipher, man, I'm welcoming all niggas. If they nice, say they nice, can freestyle, all that shit, please bring it. And if you just got written, bring that ass here. No Diddy, bring that ass here, nigga. I'll drop the mic and let you do a written segment. Only get one of those. The rest of that shit is all freestyle off the dome. And I welcome all rappers that say they can freestyle. You say you can freestyle? Please come over, bro. Please come over. Invite yourself. I will invite you after that. Feel me?
This is my moment. I'ma drop it. So Duck Sauce, Jesse, J Rock, Slim, that's y'all. That's up to y'all.
Oh,
Y'all
oh.
gotta get in there, man.
You
You
said
know what's
you said
happening.
did you say Slim? Slim on the first segment, nigga.
You know it. You listen. You know that's who I'm rocking with, bro. We
Hey,
was in the studio
hey,
together. We used
listen.
to do the shows together. You
The
already
funny
know.
look, Slim was supposed to be on the first segment. No bullshit, my G. He was supposed to be on the first segment, and he had some shit going on with the job, getting out late. You know what I mean? It would work for him, but he was supposed to be on the first one. No bullshit.
Yeah,
We already had it locked in, but I still had like I had an alternate nigga from North Carolina, my little nephew and shit. He still spit bars. He got a little deal with Def Jam South right now and shit. So he want to get some of his content up. So he came in here, did his little numbers and shit. And I swear, everybody in here, Mo, shout out to my nigga Mo. You know what I'm saying, King Mo. Shout out to King Nooch, Harvey D. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying. All them niggas gave me bars, and I was very pleased. Really good work. Good work. Good work.
so shit, man. Go ahead, drop the. Go ahead, tell them where to find you at, man. The YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah. They go
all that real
shit.
quick.
Go to MC and R Vision. Like the M as in money, the C is in chopper, and the R as in Rasheem. Vision as in you can see. You feel me? Put that shit in. Go to the YouTube. Go to the motherfucking Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? You can link in through C and M Visions, and you can also link in through my page directly. So if you got me, you got that. It's already gonna be on that. So you know what I mean? Just link on my page, nigga. I'll have it so you can push on my new project. You can push on the episodes of the cipher. You can push on the episodes of nigga. You know I did a cook off, so we got a cook-off episode coming up where we chopping up in the kitchen and shit because I be on my chef shit. I'm always cooking, whether it's in the kitchen or the motherfucking booth. Real life, real talk,
Yeah,
all day, in the light, in the dark, straight like that.
absolutely, man. Well, shit, bro. I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, man.
man, shit, nigga, I appreciate
Fire,
you,
y'all
bruh.
go ahead, man. Y'all tap in, man.
Yeah, hey, man, listen, I appreciate motherfucking gesture. I appreciate the opportunity. You keep doing how you doing it, B, and we make this shit do what it's supposed to do. You dig?
Absolutely, man. Love you, bro.
My nigga love you too, man. Yo, Two Trill TV from LL, bro. My nigga.
You already know, man. We signing off, man. Thank y'all.
All right. All right.